Fine. So in the last session, we discussed about DevOps introduction, right? So anyone newly joined today, you will get the recording session. Okay. If anyone joined today, new session, first session, you get the yesterday's recording session. You can go through the recording session and you can continue from today onwards. Okay. So in the last session, yesterday, we discussed about DevOps introduction, right? Today, we are going to discuss about cloud introduction, cloud computing introduction. Okay. Yeah. What is cloud computing? What are the importance of cloud computing? So why the project teams are migrating their applications to cloud? What are the advantages of cloud? What are the use cases? What is cost saving? So these are all we discussed today. Fine. Yeah. Let's get started. Introduction to cloud computing. So this is the agenda. What is cloud computing? Benefits of cloud computing? What is data center? Types of cloud computing? Types of cloud services? What is cost saving? Why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure, cloud market share, and cloud market growth. So these are all very, very important. Okay. So let's move on one by one. What is cloud computing? Anyone, what is cloud computing and what is cloud? What is cloud? Anyone? Anyone having idea? Real time guys. Yeah. So the definition here is look at here. It is a on-demand availability of computer system resources, storage and computing power. So without direct active management by the user. What does it mean? What is on-demand? On-demand is nothing but instantly, immediately, whenever we need it. For example, project team required resources. Project team required, customer required servers or storages or network or any resource, right? So by single click, we can create a number of resources in cloud, which is nothing but on demand, right? In cloud, we can create the resources within a minute, which is nothing but on demand, right? But whereas physical servers, so if any physical server required for the project team, so can we arrange the server within a minute or within a 1 hour? It's very difficult. It takes some time, right? So we need to get the server from, we need to get that server from vendor, Dell vendor, HP vendor, Lenovo vendor. That we need to move to the data center server room and we need to configure, we need to install operating system, we need to install applications, patches, plugins. Finally, we can hand over to project. That takes longer time. But in cloud, whenever the project team require any resources, yeah, we can create within a minute. As a cloud engineer, what is our role? As a cloud engineer, what is our role? We create the infrastructure, we manage the infrastructure. What is infrastructure? Servers, storage, network, load balancers, right? These are all. As a cloud engineer, we need to create the resources and we need to manage the resources. Fine. Yeah. So this is the on-demand availability of computer system resources and storage and computing power without direct active management by the user. Right. So look at here, everyone. So this is a data center, a symmetric concept. Data center. What is data center? We are talking about data center. Data center is a server room. Data center is the server room where we host all the servers, where we host all the load balancers, storages, network, right? So local IT team, local data center team, they maintain the servers. They maintain the server rooms. Fine. So these are all servers. These are all servers which are hosted in the server room, right? Yeah. So they maintain the server. Now we are talking about servers, right? Now we are talking about servers. Let's move on. For example, So we are talking about servers, server, data center. So what is data center? Data center is the server room. People are calling it as hub room or network room. Different names are named. People are calling it as hub room, network room. So actually it is a server room. Actually it is a server room, right? So server room is having all the resources. Server rooms are having all the resources, right? Server, storage, network, load balancers. So all the components are available here. Okay. So currently we are using Amazon data centers. Currently we are not using our local server rooms. We are using Amazon data centers or Azure data centers or GCP data centers. As a customer, as a user, we are connecting cloud data centers, right? Who will maintain the cloud data center? Who will maintain the cloud data center? Anyone? Who will maintain this? Respective cloud vendors. Respective cloud vendors, they will maintain the server rooms. Fine. So as a customer, as a user, we are connecting the cloud data centers virtually. Virtually we are connecting. Fine. Now, let's try to understand cloud advantages. Cloud advantages. Okay. Yeah. So data center is a server room, which is a hub room, right? In the data center, in the server room, we host servers, storages, network, load balancers, and backup devices, and also routers, etc. So all these devices we host in the server room. We'll maintain that server room. We'll maintain the devices. The respective team maintain the devices, right? Yeah. So here now we are talking about cloud advantages, right? Now let us take small example here, which is let us take Java project. Java project. So this is startup company. Startup. We are using physical servers. We are not using cloud servers here. Physical servers, right? So startup company, physical servers we are using, right? So in the startup company, when they want to get real project from client, this is the first project, startup company, they're trying to get the first project from US client. Okay. So before getting the real project from client, they need to prepare one POC. POC. What is POC and anyone? Anyone having idea? POC and ఏంటండి?
Proof of concepts.
Which one? POC is the, it's a
Proof of confidence.
proof of concept. And yes, exactly. Proof of concept, right? Yeah, what is proof of concept? What is proof of concept? It is a sample project. So before getting the real project from client, we need to prepare one POC, proof of concept, sample project. That POC we need to showcase to the client. The client is approved for the POC. We will get the real project. Okay. So POC is nothing but it is a sample project. For example, if you want to buy any mobile or laptop, what we will check? We'll check some proof, right? We'll check some proof, right? Reviews, proof, the people who are using that. We can check and we can buy the mobile or laptop. Same way, so client, when they want to give real project to the company, service company, so they check the proof, right? Some sample project is checked. So for this POC, client give you 45 days timeline. So for this POC, proof of concept, client give you 45 days timeline to complete this POC. For this POC, client asks you to take 3 development servers, 3 QA servers, quality assurance servers, and 3 production servers. prod servers, right? So because this POC, if they want to prepare the development team, they want to prepare, we require three set of servers, three different set of servers, because developers always work on the development servers. They prepare the code, they merge the code, they pull the code, they push the code, they modify the code on development servers, right? Once the development is completed, what they will do? They test the code on QA servers, quality assurance servers, right? Finally, the code will be deployed onto respective target servers, production servers, right? Yeah. So here, first 30 days, development team develop the code on development servers. Once development is completed, from 31 days to 40 days, testing should be happened. Testing on QA servers, testing will be happened, right? Code testing. So after that, from 41 days to 45 days, code will be deployed onto respective prod servers. So this is the process every development team following. Every project team, they're following the same process before getting the real project from client, right? So for this POC, if they want to prepare any POC, before getting the servers, they need to buy licenses only. Before getting the servers, they need to buy licenses, right? So here, OS license and also application license. So the POC project team, they need to buy the licensing, right? So what the licensing minimum period would be? Licensing minimum period would be, anyone? For example, we are using Windows license, right? So every license is having some minimum period. What is that period? OS license or application license, every license is having minimum period.
1 minute.
Yes, exactly. 1 year minimum, we need to buy 1 year. Any license, not only application, not only OS, any license. So minimum, even antivirus is also, right? So we can buy 1 year minimum. So, but our POC is 45 days only. For this 45 days POC, we need to buy 1 year license. The POC success, POC is approved by client, will get the real project. The POC is rejected, what will happen? This is a waste of money, right? Yeah. So we need to buy the POC for 1 year, right? After that, we need to recruit one admin to configure the servers, because yeah, developers, they will not have any knowledge to configure the servers. They need to recruit one admin. After that, right? So we need to prepare server room. Server room required. Server room required, and network required, and AC required. Without AC, servers will not run. Without AC, servers will not run. Laptops, desktops, we can run anywhere, but servers require AC, right? When you enter into the data center, so minus degree temperature, right? The data center, minus degree temperature, right? Yeah, so AC requires proper temperature, right? Sorry, servers required proper temperature. So because servers are having high computing power, like high CPUs, high RAM, high storages. That is why AC mandatory for servers. Fine. And also we required server room security, right? These are all required. Even racks required, server racks required, right? These are all required. Fine. So if the POC is success, POC approved by client, will get the real project. The POC is rejected by client. This is waste of money, right? Yeah. So now here we are discussing about physical servers only, physical servers. Okay. Now let's try to understand cloud infrastructure, cloud advantages, cloud advantages. Okay. So here, same POC, same Java project, same Java project. So here we use, this is startup company. Startup company. We use cloud servers. Cloud servers. For example, AWS cloud servers. Okay. Yeah, what will happen here? When we use the cloud servers, what will happen? Let's try to understand. Same POC, proof of concept, 45 days timeline, right? Yeah, so here in the cloud, whenever we need any servers, whenever we want to prepare any servers, right? So we can create the servers within a minute, right? Because cloud servers are on-demand servers, right? So physical servers we need to buy at a time, all the servers. But cloud servers, whenever you want to create, we can create within a minute, right? So for which, what we can do here? So first we can create three servers. First we can create three servers, three development servers for first 30 days, right? Once development is completed, we can again go and create the three servers in cloud for testing, few servers from 31 days to 40 days. Once testing is completed, we can go and create the three more servers for production, prod servers. Whenever we need any servers, right, we can create within a minute, right? So which is nothing but on demand, right? Now we can create three more servers for prod from for 41 days to 45 days. Fine. Yeah. So here, for example, let us go back to the AWS console. Look at here, everyone. This is the AWS console, aws.amazon.com. How to create AWS account? How can we connect AWS account? How can we create the resources? Practically, we can work on this. Okay. Practically, I'll show you. Wait for a few sessions. Now look at it. Now I'm able to connect my AWS account, right? In AWS, click on EC2. So now if you want to create any servers, go to instances, click on launch instance. How many instances you want to? Instance is nothing but server end. Instance is nothing but server, right? How many servers is required? You can launch instances here. Already one Docker server is there. It is in stopped state. Stopped means shutdown state, right? So in cloud, we can create n number of servers, n number of resources within a minute by single click. Okay. Yeah. As per the processing requirement, we can create the servers in cloud whenever you want to create. Fine. Yeah. Now look at here. So these are the three different set of servers. Whenever you want to create, you can create within a minute. Fine. So when we are using cloud servers, we don't need to buy any licensing. No need to buy licenses. No licenses required. Okay. Because vendor will take care. AWS will take care of the licenses, right? So no admin needed here. No admin. So as a DevOps engineer, DevsecOps engineer, we can create the resources, right? And also no server room. No server room. They will take care. AWS vendor will take care of the server room. So no network needed. No network. They will take care. No server room security. No server room, no security. No server racks. They will take care. Right? So this all will be taken care by AWS vendor, Azure vendor, Google vendor. They will take care. We don't need to worry about the resources. Right? Yeah. If the POC is success, that is fine. If the POC is rejected by client, this is also waste of money. This is also waste of money. Right? But when we are using cloud servers, what will happen? Yeah. Here, for example, $100 will be wasted. The client is rejected. The client is rejected, $100 will be wasted. For example, right? Because cloud environments, cloud servers. But whereas physical data center, physical servers, $500 will be wasted. When we are using cloud servers, costing will be reduced. When we are using physical servers, costing will be increased. So that is why every project team, every organization, they're migrating their applications to cloud because of cost saving, time saving, cost saving, time saving. So quickly within a minute, we can create a number of servers in cloud. But whereas physical, it is not possible, right? And also costing is less costing here. No license, no admin, no server room, no network, no security, no server racks. These are all will be taken care by AWS, right? So as a customer, we can connect the servers virtually. Clear, right, everyone? So here what will happen? Costing will be reduced. Costing will be reduced, right? That is why every project team they're using cloud platforms. So AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. Fine. Now look at here. So this is cloud data center, Amazon data center. So currently, as a customer, as a user, we are using cloud server rooms, cloud data centers. So they will take care of the resources. They will take care of AC, they will take care of server room, they will take care of the admin cost, racks, everything they will take care. So as a customer, as a user, we are connecting virtually and we can work on the resources. We can get the resources. For that usage, we have to pay the bills. Okay. Yeah. Now look at here. So these are all advantages of cloud. Look at here. Cost saving, flexibility, 24/7 availability, reliability, scalability, performance, high performance servers, automatic software update, easy backup and restore. We can easily take the backup and restore. And a cost saving, right? Unlimited storage. These are all available in the cloud. So that is why every project team, every organization, they're using the cloud infrastructure. Clear it, everyone? So any questions on this so far? Anyone having any questions so far? So what is cloud computing? What are the advantages of cloud computing? You understand, right, everyone? Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Now, so cloud computing at someone typing something, someone asking question. Fine. Right. Yeah, cloud computing at a glance, 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, and also 4 deployment models available in cloud. 5 essential characteristics. What are those? Let's try to understand. Look at here. 5 essential characteristics. First one is on demand. What is on demand, anyone? What is on demand, anyone? We discussed already. On demand and anyone?
Whenever we require anything, we can get it easy. That's it.
Correct. Yes. Whenever we need any resources, within a minute, we can create resources in cloud, which is nothing but on demand, right? For example, project team required 10 servers. So we can create within a minute 10 servers with all configurations, all packages, all resources, everything. Okay, which is nothing but on demand. Second one here is broad network access. Broad network access. What does it mean? We can access the resources from any region, any zone. For example, you are in India, you are working here, right? You are working with the project. So you move to US, America's region. From America's region also you can access the resources. From any region, any zone, we can access the resources, which is nothing but broad network access. Resource pooling. What is resource pooling? Whatever the resources we are using, those we can put it up and we can reuse n number of times, right? So resources we can use n number of times, right? Next one, rapid elasticity. Rapid elasticity. What does it mean? While working on a server, middle of the activity, we are getting some performance issues. For example, I'm working on the database server, middle of the activity, I'm getting some performance issues. On the fly, we can increase the RAM, we can increase the CPU, we can increase the storage, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity, right? So while working on a server is giving performance issues. So on the fly, without any downtime, we can increase the RAM, we can increase the CPU, we can increase the storage, right? Which is nothing but rapid elasticity. Next one, measured service. What does it mean? Whatever the resources we are using in cloud, those are all measured. For example, I'm using a server for 1 day, I'm using a server daily 1 hour. For that 1 hour, we have to pay the bills. Or else I'm using a server daily 4 hours. For that 4 hours, we have to pay the bills, like gas bills, electricity bills. It's kind of renting. Cloud servers are like renting servers, right? How many hours we use? For the users, we have to pay the bills, which is nothing but pay as you go model, which is a measured service. Clear, right? These are the 4 important essential characteristics of cloud. Next one, important one, which is, look at here. So cloud service models, 3 service models are available: IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as a service. What is infrastructure as a service? We can create infrastructure, on top of that we can deploy the applications. Which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. For example, I create a server, so on top of it I install Kubernetes, right? Which is nothing but infrastructure as a service. Second one is platform as service. What is platform as service? So the platform already available in AWS. The platform already available, whatever the applications required, the platform already available in AWS that we can connect and we can use. For example, so if you want to deploy, if you want to install Docker on a server, look at here, Docker. First we need to create the server. On top of this, we need to install the Docker, which is nothing but IaaS. Second one is PaaS, platform as service. What is platform as service? For example, I want to connect Kubernetes in my console. Just you can search here EKS. EKS. Look at here. Elastic Kubernetes service are already available that I can connect and I can use. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So infrastructure as service and also platform as service, right? So third one here is software as a service. Software as a service, SaaS. What does it mean? This is mainly for reusability. This is mainly for reusability. So like Google Drive, OneDrive, Amazon shopping site. So these are all reusability, right? So SaaS is mainly for reusability. We can reuse a number of times, right? So these 3 are service models available in cloud. Clear, right? Yeah. Next one. Look at here. Important one, very important one. So 4 deployment models are available. 4 deployment models. Yeah, 4 deployment models are available. So here, first one is the private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud, and also public cloud. So what is private cloud? Private cloud is nothing but it is a on-premises cloud. On-premises, our local server room cloud, right? It is a on-premises cloud. So what is on-premises cloud, anyone? What is on-premises, anyone? What is on-premises? Anyone? On-premises. Our local server room. Our local server room cloud. Okay. So next one, public cloud. What is public cloud? So public cloud is the AWS cloud, AWS cloud, or Azure cloud, or GCP cloud, Google Cloud Platform, right? So this all comes under public cloud. We can access through internet, right? So private cloud we can use within the organization, which is on-premises cloud, right? So here, second one here is important one, which is hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud. So what is hybrid cloud, anyone? Hybrid cloud.
Private
It is
and
a,
public mixing.
yes, combination of both and combination of both public and private. So combination of both public and private, right? So currently every organization, every project team, they're using hybrid cloud because they are hosting their company portals, job portals in AWS cloud. They are hosting their database in their local cloud, their on-premises cloud. So every organization, every project team, at least they're using two clouds, hybrid cloud, so public cloud, private cloud. Okay. So fourth one here is important one, community cloud. Community cloud, which is government cloud. Government cloud, right? Defense cloud, government cloud, defense cloud, right? And yeah, so that is very secure, high secure cloud. So these are the four deployment models that are available in the cloud, right? So private cloud, public cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Four deployment models are available. Okay, fine. Next one here is, look at here, everyone. So these are the regions, AWS regions across the globe. Regions, availability zones, and edge locations. So data centers are three types. Data centers are three types. So first one is the region. Region is a geographical location, data center, right? So second one is availability zone. So these are the DR data centers. Edge locations. These are the mainly for live streaming. So here region is the primary data center. Primary data center. Region is the primary data center. So availability zone is the DR data center. So availability zones are DR data centers. So what is DR data center? What is DR even? Disaster recovery data centers. So this data centers will maintain the high availability. So this data centers will maintain the high availability, right? So highly applications are available without any downtime, without any interruptions. So available applications are available 24/7. Okay. So next one, third one here is so these are edge locations. These are all mainly for data faster. Data faster. So or else we can say for live streaming, for live streaming. So we are we are watching cricket match, right? We are watching cricket match. We watch cricket match, right? So whenever you want to watch cricket match normally, okay. So cricket match is going in Australia, for example. Match is going in Australia. From India or from US, we are watching the match in live, right? Because of edge locations only. Because of edge locations. Edge locations helps you to access the edge locations are helps you to access the live streamings. Fine. Yeah. So these three are different data centers available in cloud. Fine. Yeah. Next one. Look at here. So these are the zones available, regions, zones available. Every region is having at least 2 or 3 zones available. Look at here. Is Mr. Jeff Bezos, who invented cloud platform, is the founder of AWS. So if you search in Google, world richest man is in second place. Is in second place. Okay. So AWS born in 2002. AWS born in 2002. So initially they started using for their business. Slowly, yeah, they give services to other companies. So currently, AWS is in first place. AWS is in first place, right? So we have 35 more clouds are available in the market. We have 35 more clouds available in the market. So AWS is in first place, Azure is in second place, Google is in third place. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Now look at here. So Amazon Web Services is in first place. AWS is the leader in the market. AWS is a leader in the market. Most of the companies they're using AWS. AWS occupied 33% of the market share. 33% of the market share occupied by AWS. So AWS occupied 33% of the market share. Yeah. So Azure is in second place. Azure occupied 18% of the market share. 18% of the market share. Right? So GCP is in third place. It's occupied 9% of the market share. Right? AWS is in first place. Azure is in second place. GCP is in third place. So currently Google is investing more on Google Cloud. Google, they are trying to come to the second place. Maybe after 1 year, after 2 years, Google come to the second place, definitely. Fine. Yeah. Next one, look at it. So these are the quadrants. In the last quadrant, AWS is in first place. AWS is in first place. And Azure is in second place. AWS is in first place. Azure is in second place. Microsoft Azure. GCP is in third place. So here we have Ali Cloud, Oracle Cloud, IBM Cloud, DigitalOcean, Fastly, Heroku, DNS Made Easy. Multiple clouds are available. 35 more clouds are available, which are not popular. Right? So these first three are very popular. These three clouds are very popular currently. So in which AWS is in first place. Right? Yeah. Now look at here. So these are the cloud computing providers in the market. Yeah. So these are the topmost clouds: AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Now look at here. So cloud market share. Cloud market share. So AWS occupied, as we discussed, AWS occupied 33% of the market share. AWS is a leader in the market. So every company, every project team, they're using AWS. So AWS occupied 33% of the market share, right? So Azure occupied 18%. So AWS occupied 33% and Azure occupied 18%. 18% here. Okay. So GCP occupied 9%. Google occupied 90%. 9%. Right? Next one, Alibaba Cloud occupied 6% and IBM occupied 5%, Salesforce occupied 3%, and Tencent occupied 2%, and also Oracle Cloud occupied 2%. So these are the small players like DNS Made Easy, different clouds are available. Clear? Right. So these are all percentages, right? So currently AWS is leader in the market. AWS is having very huge projects across the globe. Every company, every project team, they're using AWS. So if you are good in AWS, if you are good in AWS, you can easily handle any cloud platform. If you are good in AWS, you can handle any cloud platform. You can handle. Fine. So if you are good in driving, you can drive any car, right? Same way, all the cloud platforms are same functionality, but terminology would be little different. Terminology would be little different. Okay. If you are good in AWS, you can easily handle any cloud platform. Fine. Yeah. So any questions, Andy? So far, any questions, anyone? This is the cloud market growth, right? So 2020, in 2020, so the market growth is like this. Okay. So I started working on 2012 and I started working on 2012. I started working on AWS in 2012. So since 2012, I'm seeing the market growth is like this only. Since 2012, the market growth is like this only, right? So coming to 15 to 20 years, so the market would be like this only. It will grow like this. Okay. So every year, jobs are increasing. Every year, projects are increasing. Every year, yeah, people are placing into the projects. Okay. So every year, the market is growing like this. So coming 15 to 20 years, cloud market growth is like this only. This is the right time to grab. This is the right time to grab. Okay. So you can brush up, you can learn the codes, you can brush up and you can easily get into the project, right? So cracking entry is very easier, very simple, but cope up in the projects are difficult because you need to practice. If you practice more, it's very easier to handle the cloud resources. Clear and everything? Yeah. So any questions, anyone, you can ask me. Questions, you can ask me. So
Hi,
this is our second demo. Yeah, go ahead, Andy. Yes, go ahead, please.
I'm Sneha. Why most of the companies are preferring AWS instead of Azure? And
Along with AWS, they're using Azure also. So our course is multi-cloud, right? DevsecOps with multi-cloud plus AI. Three clouds will be covered in our course. Okay, so if you understand AWS clearly, you can easily understand Azure also, right? If you are good in AWS, you can easily handle other clouds also, right? Clear, Andy? Any other questions, anyone? Any other questions, anyone? Yeah. Fine. So we already discussed in the last session, like, so in our course, these are all tools will be covered, right? These are all tools will be covered. DevOps tools, Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, right? Prometheus, Grafana, Helm, SonarQube, Grafana, here Argo CD, Docker Swarm, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Terraform, right? So three clouds will be covered: AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. Three clouds will be covered. So along with this, in our course, security tools like look at here. So our course is DevSecOps, right? Security tools. These are all tools to be covered, right? Along with this, AI services also will be covered. AI services, artificial intelligence, So currently, every project team, every organization, they are integrating AI. They are integrating AI, right? So in our classes, Linux also will be covered. Fine. So these are the support like daily recordings, FAQs, supporting documents we provide, sample projects, resume support, technical support, certification support, right? Placement support. So these are all we provide. Fine. So this is my number. This is my number. You can take down everyone. Everyone take down the number, right? So these both are, yeah, you can take both the numbers. First one is institute number, second one is my number, right? So I have only one number, which is 96422111700. So this is institute number. You can save both the numbers, right? You can reach out to me anytime if you have any queries, questions. You can reach out to me. So definitely I'll respond to your calls. If I am in any classes, right, I can call back. Fine. Yeah. So we have completed 2 demos: DevOps introduction, cloud introduction, right? So tomorrow we'll discuss about SDLC, software development lifecycle, which is very, very important process. So tomorrow we'll discuss about SDLC, which is a software development lifecycle. Fine. Yeah. Tomorrow also same link will work. You can use the same meeting link to connect the session. You can use the same link. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow, once we complete the SDLC, so Monday onwards, we'll start regular sessions, practical oriented sessions. Fine. Yeah. So we can stop here. If you have any more questions, you can reach out to this numbers. Okay. So this is my number. This is the institute number. Fine. Yeah. We can stop here. Fine. Yeah. Thank you all.